Hey everybody, it's Glenn back in this video with the Creator WWE Superstar Martial Arts set, which I've actually had for quite a while now, but with it being WrestleMania week as I record this, what better time than now to bust it out. And while I did say martial arts set, there is some variation on the packaging of these, with the one I have reading Seth Rollins in the place where it reads martial arts set on others. I don't know if it's Mattel or the WWE themselves who are thinking perhaps the wrestler's name would make for a better sell, but it does come with Seth Rollins' head anyway, and his name big and bold underneath that head, so I'm not sure why they felt they needed to double up like that. And if you're not familiar with the Creator Superstar line, then the hot mess of hybrid wrestlers pictured there and the packaging trumpeting endless ways to build will clue you in that as we look at the packaging back, that these are similar to Hasbro's Mashers, in that they too feature easy to connect mix and match parts, meaning the only limits are your own imagination or your tolerance for how goofy you mind your action figures looking. Then down below we see the other sets available in what is this second series of Creator WWE Superstars. So in addition to the Seth Rollins mixed martial arts set, I went a bit Sean Connery then. But as I was saying, in addition to the mixed martial arts set, better, huh? We also get the Roman Reigns Enforcer set and also the Undertaker Zombie set, which I've already reviewed. So here it is out of packaging, and the Creator Superstar line is pretty divisive. Me, myself, as a kid, I daydreamed away much time imagining myself as a wrestling superstar. So for me, I can't hate on a line that encourages just that kind of imagination to be played out with toys. And to that end, with the broad martial arts concept and some of the accessories we'll see, it opens the figure beyond the wrestling ring to the further reaches of fantasy. But at its most simple, we get a generic martial artist. The yellow tights might have been better suited with the pure white of a karate gi or the black of a ninja suit, but I guess Mattel were wanting to stand out on the shelf, so yellow it is. Then he has Asian characters, both tattooed on his chest and over his right eye. Looks cool. I imagine in time he'd evolve into Hakushi. Remember him? He wrestled in the WWE in the mid-90s. I like the head sculpt, complete with a somewhat samurai top knot. The medieval Japanese would be surprised to discover hundreds of years later is bang on trend as a man bun. To me, I imagine him as my own personal avatar about to menace Hell's Kitchen in Netflix's Daredevil, but if that's too much imagination, leaving you faint and shaking, saying must have WWE, then let me pacify you by swapping in the Seth Rollins head there. Better? Now, some of these Creator Superstar sets with the wrestler they allude to being are less of a stretch. I mean, Zombie set and the Undertaker. Undertaker being a zombie, yeah, I can see that. The Dead Man and all that. Here with Seth Rollins as a martial artist, unless I'm missing something, it's a bit more of a stretch. So other head back on as I discuss Articulation. Now, I won't go over every point here, but I will highlight some of them, as curiously it manages to be elite level in some areas, but then in other areas less than a basic. Then unlike both basics and elites, which have upper arm rotation, here we get rotation at the elbow and also an elbow hinge. But then even basics have a wrist hinge, whereas here we just get wrist rotation, yet the hips move out to the side and front and back, much like an elite. And while to preserve sanity I won't break out my other WWE Creator Superstar sets to swap those parts in to create a ludicrous monster as per the packaging back, but the parts can be swapped very easily. And so I'll award him with a black belt. I know, I thought there was more involved in achieving that too, but let's take advantage of his Darth Maul-esque break-apart waist to insert that around the waist, and then plonk back on his upper torso, and there, congratulations. Please, if you could all honour him with a Japanese-style bow right now. Plus, he comes with samurai armor, and I do wish, like the yellow tights, it was a bit less garish in its redness, as it is a bit distracting from the otherwise nice sculpts, such as the dragon there. And albeit limited, the helmet has been recipient of some deco, alas not to the face armor part, which, to its credit, has been sculpted with quite a sinister flair. So there he is, all geared up, half feudal Japan and half Twizzlers, because that's what the unpainted red plastic reminds me of. Yet the sculpt is certainly there, so if you're a customizing type, this would certainly benefit from the application of some paint, and with a wash and some dry brushing, it'd certainly pop. Then he comes with a kendo stick, which fits easily into either of his hands. Now, to go with the armor, I would have much rather him come with a samurai sword. Yeah, I just did some research online and found out that a kendo stick is a sword made from bamboo used for practice, you know, so they don't kill each other. So I truly do learn something new every day, because up until now I just thought it was what the Sandman and Tommy Dreamer hit each other with in ECW. But wait, there's more! He also comes with these two flame effects, this orange one, sort of like Marvel's Iron Fist, isn't it? And then this blue one perhaps is more Hadouken! Admit it, that made you jump. I actually like these effects a lot. They're kind of the cherry on what's already been a pretty sweet cake in my opinion. And of course, beyond this action figure are accessorizable with other action figures such as the aforementioned Iron Fist, because Hasbro, they didn't give us one of these effects now, did they? Phew, and I've not even mentioned the sheet of tattoos that can be applied to the action figure, but hey, click this video for my look at the Undertaker zombie set where I apply them there. Now to address some comments from previous videos, and no, I didn't know that, but thanks for keeping score, and this video marks it 5 away from 1,000 videos. Go me, go us. Well really it depends just what you're looking to get out of a Lizard action figure. For me personally, I tend to side with Sculpt, so I'd go for Diamond Select's MTV Lizard. But then it's much more monstrous looking, the scale is really big, and the articulation, or the lack thereof, it's pretty criminal. So you need to weigh up those things, because the Marvel Legends Lizard, it's much more classic comic looking and the articulation is a lot better. So depends on just what factors you place the most value. There, Kat Hager is referring to the WWE Elite Series 41 Finn Balor, and what I will advise you is to follow me on Facebook and or Twitter, as on both those places I'm regularly posting links to, say, Amazon, where you can find figures like that at regular retail price. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, actually scratch that, give it a Hadouken thumbs up, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye.